Good morning, traders. I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. Downtown Chicago here. It's Friday morning. We're here to talk to you about the grain markets. Okay, the charts I'm going to put in front of you here in the next few minutes, they're not looking that great. And, you know, all the markets want to focus on and all you want to talk about is the coronavirus. There's 568 deaths so far in China. And when we had the SARS disease, there were 800 deaths. Back in the day. I think the SARS disease, though, Chinese economy was growing at double digits, and I think that's very important to mention here. Now China's economy is struggling here, so the last thing China wants to do now is go back to any trade friction with the USA. They need our food more than ever, and I think, you know, as we move into next week, they're supposed to start buying U.S. commodities, so let's see if this doesn't become reality. Okay, the first chart of corn here, you can see down in good support, not a lot to comment on. It's been trending lower. Exports on corn here out of USA have been very stout the last 3 weeks. Nobody wants to talk about that. So demand is really good for our feed here in USA with all the numbers of cattle and poultry and hogs. The demand is really good. Exports are what holding back, and ethanol use is holding the corn demand story back here. So we'll see if we don't pick up on some of these demand features here in the corn market. Okay, the soybean chart, same thing. You can see lately now it's the coronavirus driving soybeans lower. Early in the year it was trade frictions with USA and China. South America's weather's been very good as they move in February now, and we get the harvest going over there. So we got our work cut out for you, and nothing would be better than to just hear USA sales of US soybeans to China here, and I think that's coming very, very soon. In the next chart of wheat here, the best chart of the three, you know, Australia, a big powerhouse in wheat production. They're importing wheat for the first time in 10 years here. So it's a whole new world that we talk about. And, you know, you're seeing some demand destruction on these charts. And many times this creates buying opportunity. And I think as a general statement, the trade is way too bearish on commodities here for an election year in 2020. So we'll wrap it up this week. We'll see where we close. The charts on soybean meal, they look okay. Maybe we'll get some leadership on that in soybeans here today. We got a crop report next week. It's not as big as the March 31st planning intention report in a few months' time. And demand is key here, and we'll see how it goes. Let's all have an excellent weekend.